Off the dome.
Off the dome.
You want to go first?
No,
Well, the 2010s belong to a particular group of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can probably name a few people, and they just kind of like stand out as far as like their work and their accolades. But I think two are kind of synonymous, and people don't really look at it like that. But I'm gonna kind of paint a picture for you. They're both in the height of their field. They may not be looked at as the all-time greats, but the 2010s are undoubtedly theirs. I won't give you too many more bullet points on it. But who do you think had the better 2010s? I would say Kevin Hart or Drake.
Ooh, Kevin Hart or Drake?
Mm-hmm. They're not, they're both not musicians, but you get what I mean, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I understand what you're saying completely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Hart started out with what was the name of his first stand up? Laugh at My Pain. Was
Grown Little Man.
Grown Little Man.
Mm-hmm.
Think about where he was when he did, like the way it was shot, where it was filmed, that type of stuff, right? The end of the 2010s, he was selling out football stadiums.
Yeah.
That's for a comedian. That's crazy. First comedian to ever get a shoe deal. Like insane. Like it's. I think I'm rocking with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart did more in his field than I think Drake did in the 2010s. Not to mention all the different types of movies he's been in. Buddy cop films with Ice Cube, the animated joints, the Laugh Out Loud network that he came out with. Like Kevin Hart be working. Kevin Hart be working. I think I'm rocking with Kevin Hart.
I actually like your pick on that. I don't know which. Honestly, I didn't know where I was going to go with it. I was going to take it down to the point that I think Kevin Hart has more scandal, so that's why I was going to go with Drake.
My, look.
I know, right? but I mean, all those points you brought up were extremely valid. I think even with me being somewhat of an Aubrey Angel, but I think that Aubrey's thing, he's taking his music and he's made rap more global. Because like you've been international, you put some stamps in your passport before.
I got a couple.
You don't really hear too many rap songs over there.
No, you heard the popular.
Yeah,
exactly. God, the popular shit.
You hear the popular of the popular shit. Drake is at the top of that, and that's very hard to do.
Yeah.
That is like rather it be like reggaeton Drake or it's one of the many Drakes, but it's not trap Drake, but it's still Drake. Like
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
Yeah.
And to get played in those spaces, I think has to account for something. However we feel, because I know I feel about him being somewhat of a culture vulture when it comes to the music that he tries to make and things like that.
Yeah, and what's interesting with Drake is the fact that he's able to cross over the way he does. Like you could get trap Drake, but you get London Drake, you get UK Drake, but you do get the pop Drake as well. So the fact that he can reach so many different types of audiences is dope. But I think Kevin Hart can do the same thing.
Yeah, well, comedy is. I think. Yeah, with comedy, I don't have any like rebuttal for that.
Yeah,
like, it's hard to do that. Like this man did sell out football stadiums. To tell jokes.
To tell jokes, like that's nuts. That's insane. I really don't know any other comedian that can do that. To be honest, like just being honest.
No.
So that's dope as hell.
Yeah, but to the listeners, just let us know what you think on that topic.
Yeah. That's what's up. That was a good one. So I just actually switched mine up, like on the drive here coming in because.
Damn it.
So first of all, I want to shout out to Eminem. Maybe we'll get to this later, but he just dropped a surprise album that was surprisingly not bad. So it got me to thinking. Eminem's first 3 albums. That was a good first 3 album run, I would say. So I'm going to ask you, between him and Kanye West, who had the better first 3 album run?
Of course, I'm going to say Kanye.
I knew you were going to say Kanye.
And it's not a biased thing. I just think what Kanye's albums do are more culturally significant than Eminem rappity. That's it. That's like, if you're talking about, like, Eminem being a technician of bars and words, okay, you got that. But, but I'm just saying, like, those 3 first Kanye albums, that's a bet. You can't, like, and of course, I know the Eminem fans will be like, you hate. No,
but
no. I'm going off, like, the culture.
Yeah. culturally sound, culturally significant.
And those are the Kanye albums like we really ain't go to.
Oh, no, facts.
Eminem albums, like, you know, somebody might like Relapse. I don't know. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, those aren't in
I'm
his...
about to say that wasn't the first three, though.
But, no,
you know,
but you get what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
I think just, like, we attach ourselves more to that Kanye than I think people attach themselves more to that version of Eminem.
Yeah. No, I agree. I have no rebuttal for what you said. I really don't. But personally, around the time that I actually started to actually enjoy hip hop was around Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers LP. So for me, I gotta rock with Eminem. Not saying that Kanye West's first three album run wasn't great. Yeah. Because Graduation came out, I was a junior in college. I was on my way to graduate. Like that shit resonated with me on a different level. Like, yeah, but I'm rocking with Eminem.
Marshall,
I'm rocking with
Marshall.
I don't. Oh, go, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I don't fault you for that, but I just you shouldn't have put him up against them albums. Like for me, not for me though.
Yeah.
That's the.
One thing I'm gonna work on in 2020 is tailoring my questions for you more. Like, it's because I just pulled that shit up. That's more like a general topic type of thing, but like I gotta tailor my shit.
Because you can split the the timeline with that.
Yeah.
But me, you know.
Yeah. All right. I knew it.